at Afro Fest with Kim Nyles from the Self-Love Movement. I'm wondering, Kim, can you tell the masses a little bit about your self-love movement?
So basically, self-love was designed to get kids to use movement as an outlet for both mental and physical health to discover their sense of self. Obviously, one of the big key things is that movement changes your state. And when we live in a day and age where kids are struggling, especially mentally, it's important for them to know that in order to change your state, all you need to do is move. It really, physical movement is like the be all, the end all. It raises those happy endorphins. It helps with mental clarity. It helps them practice self-discipline, self-acceptance. Like there's so many values that are basically obtained from just moving. You learn a certain level of adversity, right, through movement. So that's what our movement is all about. It's really getting kids to discover themselves, which, honestly, everything that we're looking for outward is really inward, and hence the word self-love. Like self-love's really, it's being used a lot, especially in a day and age where introspection is discussed every day, but really what does that mean? It means loving yourself. It means filling up. You can't give what you don't have, right? So it's really all about that. That's what our movement is.
And I understand you are the founder, right?
I am.
Ready?
Kind of like, here we go.
Say.
When I say self, you say love. Self, love, self, love, self, love.
Such an initiative.
So, I have always been an advocate for movement, and, starting off as a youth and, being that I was not fully comfortable in my skin, I surrounded myself with a group of people that really taught me how to move. And that led me to becoming a strength and conditioning coach. And it is my mental outlet. It is where I find my, sanity, if I can call it that. And I figured, why not give that back to youth? Like if I knew the things that I know now when I was 16, I would have been so much more empowered then. So that is what really led me to starting a movement for youth, getting them to understand that everything that they're looking for outward is within. Like you have the power to change anything, and it kind of goes with our sister company, I Can and I Will Make Your Mark, because anything that follows I can and I will has power. There's power in the tongue, right? And we're all here to make our mark in the world. Doesn't matter what that mark is, we're all here to make our mark, but make your mark and know that you are enough. And this is something that when I talk to youth, when I go into schools, it's letting kids know that, my mark is different than your mark, and that's okay. So,
and what age group do you target mainly?
So mainly right now we focus on ages 12 and up, right?
So
So predominantly youth, really focusing on that age where, there's the self-doubt is really kicking in. I do believe that it is kicking in at a younger age now, but really, getting them at that age where they're doubting themselves, especially we live in a time of social media where, you go on there and you see all these things that you think are real, and then you start putting these standards on yourself that are not realistic. So really speaking to that group of that age group right now is my focus.
Okay. So you're based in Toronto?
Yes. So we work through the GTA. That's Peel. We also do go out to Scarborough at times. We're going to be running programs within schools. We started just in the spring, going into the new semester coming up as well. So that is something that if you do want us out at your school to do workshops, definitely reach out to us at Self-Love Youth on Instagram. We also have Facebook as well. And then you can always send us an email at info@selfloveyouth.com.
Wow. I really like this initiative you're doing, Kim. It's very important because if you cannot love yourself, it's hard to extend that inward love outward. And do you have a website as well?
Yes, we do. It's selfloveyouth.com. So feel free to go on and check us out. And as I said, we do host workshops. So feel free to reach out to us. We'll come out to you. We'll host workshops at your center, at your school. We're all about spreading love.
I love that. And just to let the massive know that I guess me and Kim Nyles, we met in Vancouver at the Juno, so it's a pleasure to have this connection here on Ontarian soil. So please continue doing all you can to keep our youth vibrant and, you know, just out of the negativity.
Yes,
You're
thank
doing
you.
a good job.
Thank
you, massive. We're down here at Afro Fest 2018 celebrating its 30th. Kim, bless up yourself.
Thank you.
You're done. No.